This is the introduction video to Finland, presented to you by Hanken School of Economics. Hanken is one of the oldest business schools in the Nordics, and it's located in Helsinki and Vaasa, Finland. My name is Kamilla Sultanova, and in this video, I will talk about what to expect when you move to a new country and how can you help yourself in this cultural transition. You have perhaps heard about cultural shock. I want to bring to your attention this term of cultural shock and especially the cultural adjustment curve. It shows how you deal with relocation, moving across cultures, and adjusting to your life in a new home country. As you look at the different stages, take your own time to adjust and go through these emotions. You go through stages of honeymoon, frustration, adjustment, and acceptance. I have personally tried this 3 times. Moving from Uzbekistan to the US, later to Denmark, and then to Finland, where I had to adjust to new cultural, professional, political, environmental, and academic settings. I faced cultural shocks every time. But though I must say, transition got better and easier with each time. Just be aware, adjusting to a new cultural environment and how it will affect you is individual. Be prepared and compassionate. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take this transition with sisu. Remember the Finnish quality of courage and inner strength that really pushes us forward when things are getting tough. So apply sisu also in during this time. I want to introduce you to 5 R's of Cultural Change by Kate Berardo. It's a framework that helps understand why it's normal to experience stress during transition process when you move across cultures. The first R is routines, and they refer to the change of routines when your autopilot gets disrupted. You get to eat different foods, you need to create new ones, you don't recognize anything from your home culture or your surroundings. The second R are reactions. How do you react to things all foreign, or why people behave the way they do? This is where you notice your reactions when everything is not the way you find normal or when you yourself feel outside the norm. For me, for example, the silence in public and in office was quite awkward. I kept buying wrong items in a supermarket, and this was frustrating. The third R are the roles. We often experience changes in our roles and responsibilities when we move across cultures. You may get a new role, lose your previous one. For example, if you were working, you were professional, you were a manager, or now you just adopt the role of a student. Besides, others may see you as ambassador of your culture, country, as a foreigner, even if you don't define yourself that way. The fourth R stands for relationships. When you move to another culture, you will discover how you live out your relationships in a new environment. You can also experience drifting apart from friends back home and at the same time experience that kinship and deep connection to others, despite the distance. The fifth R and the final R stands for reflections about yourself. You can recognize what values are important to you, get to know yourself better, and the new sides of you not yet known before. It's a nice stage of growing, evolving, and developing, trying to become more aware who you are culturally and individually speaking. For example, as you pick up new hobbies, new traits, they may surprise your family and friends back home. I got used to the silence. I picked up kayaking and trail running. This helped me to truly appreciate my new environment and Finnish nature. At Hanken, you are never alone with your experience of a new culture. All Hanken degree students go to mandatory exchange during their bachelor studies, and Hanken welcomes a large number of exchange students every year. Both the student body and the faculty at Hanken are international, which means you will have peers that are learning Finland and localizing themselves at the same time as you. And knowing that someone has been in the similar situation and ability to talk about it can also be a good conversation starter. So in this video, I shared with you some grounding insights to make you aware what happens when you move to a new country and manage your cultural transition. I presented you the 5 R's of cultural change that can help you further understand your feelings and thus ease the process. Each journey is different. Take your own time. Be kind to yourself. And go through this culture transition with a little sense of wonder.